Very good morning. In this session, I am going to integrate a Jenkins CICD pipeline for a full stack project in AWS Linux environment. You can download the resources from the repository given. For doing this exercise, you need AWS Management Console pre-tier account with the following requirement, that is EC2, Tomcat, Jenkins and RDS. So now we'll directly go to the project. Actually, my project available under this repository, Srithar full stack app. So these application front end is developed in React and back end is developed in Spring Boot. And I have given the pipeline script as in the Jenkins file. You can see that the Jenkins file which contain the pipeline script. So this I want to deploy it in the AWS Management Console. So let's see. So before doing this exercise, you need a database connectivity in the backend. So let me directly go to AWS Management Console. Let me create a RDS, that is relational database. Go to RDS. So now click on database. Where I need to create a new database, click on create database. And so choose the database creation method as a standard create, database engine as a MySQL, followed by you can take the template as a free tier. Next, you just come down and you need to provide the credential, master username as the admin and the master password is admin. So similarly, confirm password also admin. Just to come down. Next, the instant configuration. You can keep the instant configuration as a t3.micro and you can keep the allocated storage as 20 GB. Come down and here you can take a default VPC followed by public access CX and you can provide the existing security group as a default security group you can keep a default security group. Later you can give the traffic as all traffic. Come down. So there is a under this additional configuration you can provide the initial database name as CICD. Now you can create a database. So now click on create database. Click on database. So now you can see that the endpoint as well as port number is empty. So now I need this endpoint as well as port number. So I have to wait for some time to create this endpoint and port number. So meanwhile, I have just completed this RDS part. So I need this endpoint as well as port number. So we will do one thing. We will create a EC2 instance first. So let me give some time to create this endpoint as well as port number, so that we will try to connect with the MySQL workbench. Okay. So now just to duplicate this tab and you can take EC2. Take EC2. So now click on instances. So click on launch instance. I don't have any instance now. So now keep the instance name as machine 1. Here click on browse more AMS and select the Linux free tier. So now for the instant type, t2.micro won't support for our application. So you have minimum configuration as a t3.medium. So I can go ahead with a t3.medium. Let me go ahead with the t3. So I have chosen t3. Okay. So for this exercise, you no need of any keypads. Let it be. You can proceed without a keypad. So now come to your networking part. So here also you can choose the existing security group by selecting your security group as default. Okay. So now you can see that the storage given as 8 GB. Now make it 20 GB. And now you can launch the instance. As I already said, in the traffic group, I have created the default security group. So now take this default security group, go to the security groups, click on this default security group. See, the inbound and outbound role must allow all traffic. So just if you are not having this IPv4 and all traffic, just edit the inbound rules, just delete it, add a new rule. The type is all traffic and source as IPv4 anywhere. Now save the rule. So this is common for both RDS as well as EC2. So now come to your database whether the endpoint is generated or not. So let me refresh. It's still not generated the endpoint. Let me refresh for some time to completely getting this endpoint. So now I am getting the endpoint and my endpoint is ready. Now I want to connect this with my MySQL workbench. Open the MySQL workbench. So now click on this plus sign and use some connection name. I given as a CICD full stack. You can keep any name here. So instead of host name, you have to provide that endpoint name. Copy the endpoint name and provide the endpoint. Username is admin and the password is admin. So keep it as admin. So now click on OK and click on test connection. So now you can see that the text is successful. Now click on OK. So you can see CICD full stack is now created. Open with the SQL editor. As we have already given the initial database name as CICD, let me verify whether CICD database is created or not. Just to keep the cursor here, you can see that there is a CICD database is now generated. Okay. So now what I want to do is over this EC2 machine. Now our database is completely ready. Now I can go to my EC2 machine, click on instances, refresh to see your instance. So third instance is created. Now click on this running instance and try to click connect. So where you can use the username as the EC2-user and try to connect it. So now here I want to do two steps. One is I want to install the Tomcat, followed by I want to install the Jenkins. Okay, let me follow these steps to complete this. Okay. So I need to follow these commands to complete the setup. So first one sudo -i. So means that you are just to log in as a root user. Okay. So just right click and paste it, enter. So now you see that now it is logged in as a root user. Second command is for the OS upgrade. M update -. I am just updating my operating system, and followed by the next command is I want to install Java 17, followed by that Maven Git. So all these I am just installing with a single command. Just copy, paste it. So in this step I am just installing Java 17 version, Maven, Git and unzip command and nginx server. Okay. So after installation, to check the Java version, you can use the command Java -version. So we'll wait for some time. So now completed. Let me check the Java version whether it is installed or. Now you can see that Java is successfully installed. Okay. So let me directly go to the Tomcat setup. Let me copy this wget command where it will download the necessary packages from the official website. Let me paste. It will download the packages as a zip file, followed by I am just extracting that file with the tar command. I am just extracted the file. So once it is extracted, I am just making a changes in the folder that I am just changing the folder according to my name. Enter, and followed by I need to provide the permission, that is I need to provide the execute permission to all the files. So I am using chmod command. Let me give this. So followed by now you can check it. I want to open a file called conf server.xml file where I need to keep the port number as 8080. So let me open this nano server.xml file, and now you can go to this connector. There you can find a place called connector with the default port number as 8080. Now I can change it as 9090. And to save this file, control O, then enter, control X to exit. So similarly you have to do it for one more file also to set the necessary roles. Okay, let me open the another file. Just to paste, enter. So again, just to come down, before the Tomcat user we need to paste a few lines. So those lines for roles. Okay, so we are setting the role as manager-GUI, manager-script, followed by we are setting the username as admin, password is also admin. Okay, so let me copy paste. Okay, so we are just to copy paste this step. We have to paste this step over that Tomcat user. Okay, let me save the file. Control O, then enter, control X. Okay, so now completed. So now what I want to do is I want to allow a remote access. So I need to open two files, one file with the manager, another file with the host manager. In the context.xml, I need to delete the value. See, open that nano, open with the nano command. So just to come down, there is a place called a value. You just delete this value completely. Now control O, enter, control X. So now again the second file is that the context.xml under post manager. Just enter, just to come down. Again the value line you have to delete. So let me delete. So okay. So now let me save the file. Control O, enter, and control X. Now successfully done. And the next what I want to do is, I can just move into the Tomcat bin folder by this command cd space tomcats9/bin, followed by I want to set the path for Java. So path is also now set, and now you can export that bin folder. Successful. Now you can directly start the Tomcat. Right click and paste. So now you can see that Tomcat is successfully started. So now let me tell you how to check this. Okay. So now go to your EC2, take a public IPv4 address, paste it, colon followed by 809090. Just enter. So now you can see that Apache Tomcat successfully installed. If I go to this manager app, you can log in with the admin, and you can see all your deployments here only. So you can see all the deployment under this application. So now our this Tomcat is ready. So now let me go into the Jenkins installation. Again, go to your EC2 instance, click on connect. So let me open another command prompt to do this operation. Okay, so first command is, as usual, you need to log in as a root user. Just enter. I logged in as a root user. So followed by I want to just download the files from the official website with the help of wget command, and okay, download it. So not this. You have to copy the complete line. The two lines are same only. Just enter now. Okay, now download it. So now you can install the Jenkins with the command yum install -y Jenkins. Okay, Jenkins is now installing. So to start the Jenkins, systemctl start Jenkins. Okay, just to paste that command systemctl start Jenkins. So followed by you have to enable the Jenkins. Start command will take some time to complete your Jenkins. Now click on, now enter the systemctl enable Jenkins command. So now you can see that there is a symlink created. So successfully Jenkins were executed, which means installed. So how to open the Jenkins? That is not a localhost. You can use, you can just copy the IP address, go to your instance, take a public IPv4 address. Now :8080. Just enter. Now our Jenkins is ready. So now you can get the initial password by this path. Copy the path, go to the instance, cat command followed by paste the path. Okay. So now you are getting uh, one one key. Just to copy the key, go to Jenkins and keep the administrator password and continue. So now click on install suggested plugins. So now I started installing the plugins. So now keep the username as admin and the password is also admin. Confirm password also admin. Keep the username as your name followed by the mail address. So now click on save and continue. Click on OK, close it and save and finish. Now the complete Jenkins is ready now. So we need to add some plugins. So let me go into the document. So we need to add 4 plugins. One is the Git push plugin, then pipeline plugin, Node.js and Maven integration plugin. Okay. So let me go into this manage plugins option and just come down, and there is a plugin option. Click on plugins, click on available plugins. So now first plugin is a Git push. Okay, just to click on copy this, just to click on this Git push and install it. Again go to this available plugins, and the next plugin is the pipeline plugin. Just to copy the plugin, pipeline plugin, click on pipeline plugin, install. Again go to available plugin option, and the third plugin is that our Node.js. Just to type Node.js without any space and select the Node.js and install. Again go to available plugins. The final one is that Maven. Okay, so that is Maven integration. Just to select this Maven integration, select the Maven integration and install it. So now successfully installed all the plugins. Now you can go to manage plugins and go to these tools. We need to configure that plugins. So now I want to configure this JDK installation. Click on add JDK and keep that name. Okay. So the name is JDK underscore home, because the same I used in the pipeline script. JDK underscore. So before checking that path, you can use this command to check the current path. Just to copy the command go to your instance and just type to get the current path of your Java. Okay, just to copy here and then come to your Jenkins, paste it. So now next thing is I want to add the Maven installation. Click on add Maven. So here also, so Maven is JDK completed. Now here Maven underscore home. To copy, paste. Okay, these names should be whatever name you are given here. That same name it to be reflected in the pipeline script also. Okay, just to uncheck this and provide the Maven home. Just to copy these command to get the current location of the right click and paste it, and you can get the current path. Just to copy the current path, go to your Jenkins and provide the path, followed by Node.js installation. So now for the name for Node.js also it's like a node underscore home. So now you can choose this as the install automatically. Click on save. Okay, so we have completed completed all the configuration. The only thing is that a pipeline is pending. We will do the pipeline. So before we modify with the pipeline, so let me go to our front end full stack application. We have to do small modification in the front end, back end as well as Jenkins file. So let me go to this Jenkins file. You need to change this Tomcat URL. So Tomcat, whatever instant public URL that to be replaced. Click on the public URL. Now go to your full stack application. Click on edit this file. Just to replace this IP address. How to replace this IP address? Port number is same only. Just to replace this IP address. Okay. So the Tomcat username is admin. Password is also admin. Just to come down the last line. Here also, after successful backend deployment, front-end deployment to be done with one IP address, just to replace this IP. Just to delete the old IP and replace with a new IP. After completion, please commit. Click on commit. So successfully committed. So let me go to the backend app. Click on thread underscore backend. Go to this SRC. Go to this main folder. Go to this resources. Take this application dot property. Here I need to provide the MySQL, that is RDS endpoint. Okay, I already have the endpoint. Let me copy these endpoints and come to your full stack app. Just edit this file. Just to delete this. Delete up to this database one and paste it. Okay. So this is our new URL of RDS. 3306 is a port number. CICD is the initial database name. As we already given the username and the password as username as admin, password is admin. So there is no other changes in this file. Simply commit it. Okay. So now again you just come to your front end and go to this SRC folder. Now go to this app.jsx file. Just come down. So there you have given one base URL. That base URL also easy to instance URL, instance public IP. Copy the public IP. Go to your full stack app. Just edit the file. The 19th line. So here you just replace it. Just replace, and after completion you have to commit this changes. Click on commit changes. Okay. So now we have done everything. So that is we have modified Jenkins file, we have modified the backend. So we have done small changes in the front end application also. So now we can create our pipeline. Now go to your Jenkins and click on this manage Jenkins or this Jenkins, where I need to click on this new item to create a new pipeline project. Okay, so this is a CICD hyphen full stack, and let me keep this enter the item name as a CICD full stack. Click on pipeline, click OK. So now just to come down, this is optional CICD full stack. So let me come down and trigger. Click on this whole SCM and schedule star space star space star space star space star. There is a 5 stars. There is a space for each stars. Okay, which means that if you are doing any modification in the source code, in the next minute the build will start. That is the meaning of keeping the stars. Okay. So next, go to this definition. Choose this pipeline script from SCM. So now in the SCM you can choose the Git. So now I need to provide the repository URL. Go to this full stack app. Take this URL. Okay, just to take this URL completely. Now come to the repository. Just to paste that. So that's it. And here the branch is the master branch, because I have created only one branch. I have it as a master branch. Let me come down. So in the script path, I have to give the Jenkins file name. So this Jenkins file name should be case sensitive. So you have to copy the file name from here. Then you can repeat. So that's all. Now you can save it. So now we have done everything. We have done all the changes. Now you can build now. So there is a build schedule. Let me. I'm getting failed messages. So let me check. Okay, so here I think I've used to get it in the scope home. So let me open the. Let me go to this manage on this manage to this tools. JD. So I have given some small mistake. That is JDK home. I have added some dots. Let me save it. There is no dot here. So again, just to come back. Just to rerun the source code. That is click on build now. So now you can check it out in the console output. So there is a build is happening now. So during the build stage, there are two things will happen. One is it will try to test all your files, as well as it generate some WAR files. That is the meaning of keeping this build. So we have to wait for some time. So once the build becomes success, then you can go ahead to test your environment. So now you can see that the build is successful. Now again, just go to this. There is a URL given. Otherwise, you can directly go to this localhost, uh, not localhost, IP address followed by 9090. Just enter. Go to this manager app, and can you see that the front end app 1 and Spring app 1, it is successfully deployed. Now go click on this Spring app 1. Okay. So if you are getting this white error label page, it is successfully executed. Okay. So now backend is successfully executed. Let me go for the front end application. Now open this. Okay, this application also successfully deployed. Let me check whether it is taking the data and passing the data into the RDS database or not. Let me give some ideas 2, 3 or 111. So name is Samsung, product name is Samsung, operating system is Android, let me give the price as 20,000 and click on insert. Yes, insert is successful. Okay, so if I try to insert another data, let me give triple two, name as like Samsung, gadget as Redmi, operating system as iOS. Let me give the price as some 30,000. Okay, click on insert. It is successful. So if you want to do any editing, so click on edit. You can make a change 20,000 to 30,000 and it will work definitely updated. So now you can see that the price is also now changed. See, let me just to come to your previous, that is your Spring App 1 deployment. See, actually, if in the web browser, if I want to test, I already given in the controller with the name display. Display function I already written. If I try to click on print, whatever data I am entering, the same data I can see here also. Okay. So now what I am, let me tell you about the continuous integration and continuous deployment. Continuous integration means whenever you are doing any modification, in the source code, automatically the pipeline will trigger. Okay. So let me explain. So for actually in this example, I don't have this delete option. Let me try to enable the delete option. Go to this repository. Now go to this backend, go to this SRC, go to main, Java resources, take this app controller. Okay. See, I want to just uncommand it, click on edit. I already have the delete code, just remove the command lines here also. Just remove the command lines, just commit this file. One modification with the app controller, second modification with the service.java file. So here also you need to remove the command lines. Just remove the command lines here. Just remove the command lines and click on commit changes. Now change again the next two changes in your front end. Go to the front end, go to SRC. Now app.js. In the app.js, delete option I need to enable. So let me enable this delete option by clicking this edit option. So just to delete this command lines, and just to come down. So you have to enable one more line also, that is so this one. These command lines also to be deleted. Okay, I deleted everything. So now you just to commit these changes. Click on commit changes. Okay, so now I successfully committed. Now I am just to refresh my pipeline. Okay, see now what happens now, you see that automatically the pipeline is start triggering. So why? Because in our previous whole ACM we have given star star star, which means that successfully uh, if there is any changes identified in the repository, automatically the pipeline will trigger. Okay, so you have to take the latest pipeline. So let me check whether it is successfully executing or not. Whatever I have previously, I am just closing it. So we have to wait for the complete the pipeline. Okay, successfully build succeeded, successfully executed. Now go to this console output. Uh, now you just go to this backend. So again getting white pages, it is successfully executed. Now go to the front end. Let me see whether delete is updated. Yes, successfully delete operation is now coming. Okay, so let me try to delete this. I sure to delete this product. Okay, so our application is successfully. Okay. Okay. So that's it for the exercise. Okay, if you want to add anything, like triple three what, okay, name with Nokia operating system and Android, and the price you can keep it as some 90,000 or 9,000. Insert, click on insert successful. Okay, so this is how we can perform the continuous integration and continuous loop. So we have successfully completed the practical number.